Valerie Parhill is here. I'm going to kiss her between the table. I should know this by now. I shouldn't be surprised. We've had 100 orders on this. My Val pals, I know what's up. I know, by the way, that you're following Betty on Facebook, on Valerie's Facebook page, and asking for the item numbers. Here it is. Whenever Valerie and I have a chance to debut a new greenery collection, I'm putting that in quotes right now because you see in front of me, it's so many more colors than green. They fly out and sell out before the end of the show. I will be proactive and tell you we don't have nearly as many of these as I wish we had to last us the evening. You are looking at your choice of stunning wreath for under $50. Please explain.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Easy pay of $10, or the Teardrop, of which I hope you are thinking multiples, because it is less than $30 for the Teardrop. It's new today, H451269. All right, Valerie, the gals are already on the phones and they're doing their thing that they do every single time.
No surprise that Betty's hosting that watch and shop party.
Yeah, ask Betty for item numbers if you need it. Yep.
Almost 50 tulips in the wreath alone. And look at that. And look at these little sprigs of lavender layered in. Isn't it beautiful? The pinks, the yellows, the ivories. Matches back to our set of tulip. Big deal. Beautifully. Perfectly.
Look at the back. Look, look, look.
Twig base. Beautiful, sturdy. Some of you like a wreath on the door. Some of you like a little bit of a different shape on the front door.
400 orders.
Okay, well.
Very popular is the Teardrop. Actually, can we, with the jib, can we also see this too? Because
is this fun?
I'd love to inspire you, and I'll pretend like I actually came up with this idea, but I did not, right? So we have the wreath behind me, but if we pan back just a little bit, you see this on either side. This is your front door. This is like covered porch, we're okay, right?
Covered porch. Yeah, okay. This is a French door inside. This is two of these put together down the center of your dining room table. What a wow.
But do I apologize again for all the updates that I'm going to get? I feel like this is standard procedure for me every Valerie show.
With you, means me, there is no
Please,
apologizing.
no, I'm not interrupting Valerie on purpose. It's only because poor Brian upstairs was like, oh my gosh, 400, 500, 600. We have 800 orders. Wow. If you want the Teardrop, 1,300 remain, no one's surprised. 1,200 in the wreath, this will not last. We have 800 people on the phone lines. You gals know how this works. Actually, can we even get a shot? Because I want you guys to see this too, because $29.98, if you've never shopped this line before, you're wondering. Come in close, because I want you to see how the petals ombre from dark to light, like a real tulip would. The green is verdant and vibrant, but it is not one tone. And all of the baby's breath inside, the lavender that's in there, if you were try to assemble this from a florist, which would be live flowers, which would die, I don't know how much it would be because I wouldn't even bother, right? But I'm thinking something like this would be about $100. And then it's done for good. Your wreath, same story. And a one order wonder, because every color of beautiful blooms is represented for either $50, $30, and look at your easy pays. Teardrop, 800 remain. And 1,000 remain.
And look at the wire-edged ribbon on the bow, and it's a 4-loop bow and 4 tails. It just, it's perfection.
Look at this, the height of it, the depth of it. I mean, and this is the perfect example of, you know, hey Jen, why do you love Christmas so much? It's the color, it's the greenery, it's the vibrancy, it's the celebration. Then we lose that so much when the end of that season happens, and we eagerly anticipate the blooms, the return to life, the resurrection, the joy that we celebrate when a new season blooms. And this is the kind of joy that should grace a mirror, a front door, a back door. Heck, I love just putting it on a wreath holder like this and putting it on a table. Use that wreath as a centerpiece. And of course, it actually took longer than it usually does, Valerie, before she goes and grabs other pieces to further inspire you.
Our set of 2 tulips that are the big deal. What about the 2 yellow? What about the 2 pink? What about the 2 ivory? And look at how this encompasses all of that so beautifully. Can you imagine this greeting your family, your friends, your loved ones for Easter, for springtime? It's not just Easter. This is going to take you right on through the patriotic holidays.
Precisely. So that's why I'm thinking like your Christmas wreath, the one that you spent X amount of dollars on, probably was on the front door from Thanksgiving to Christmas. 4 weeks if you're lucky, right? This is the one that you're putting up hopefully right now, especially right now, when it's like just funky and cold and snowy outside, and you put these to grace the door and say, come on spring. We're at last call on the Teardrop. 200 now remain. 900 in the wreath at $49.98. Please remember, that Christmas wreath and how much it costs? Or are you shipping this to someone that you love as an Easter gift, or just because, right?
Just because.
Sorry you had the flu and you're getting over it
Yes,
and you're getting
yes.
back to life, and yay, let me give you something to kind of inspire that.
And for those of you that live in those colder northern states, to me, this is the promise of spring. This is what is going to come. Those of you that love to garden and you're looking for the tulips and the daffodils to perk their sweet little heads out of the soil, this is the quintessential springtime tulip
All right,
wreath.
I have a question. Oh, no, I see it right there. All right, Valerie, I'm going to leave you for a second because I'm going
Yes.
to grab that. Oh, Danny's reading my mind. Okay, so I'm going to grab
a little bunny
this
basket.
cute little guy because
Okay.
this little guy is now gone. All right, so the teardrops are gone, and we're going to adorn our wall. Never worry, because where one leaves, Valerie's got us lined up with something else. Let me grab that other bun. He's the cutest guy.
Isn't he adorable?
Okay, I don't have an item number yet. It's coming up in the show. If you want to search the bunny basket, then that's coming up too.
He's
The
so
only one
cute.
left, I feel like we have to name him, is going to be the wreath, all right? Because the teardrop is gone. Fingers crossed we'll be able to present that wreath later in the show. I don't know why anybody would want to wait. If we started off our show with hundreds of people on the phone lines waiting to get our Today's Special Value bagels, and hundreds of people on the phone line waiting to pick up the tulip wreath. Oh, you guys are so good. We're about to put the bunny info, which was a really funny sentence coming out of Brian's mouth just now. Here's the bunny info. Okay, there's the information on the bunny.
Is the best. Isn't he
coming up
adorable?
shortly.
With the sweet little daffodils, sweet little pink tulips tie right back to our wreath. Look at these little pretty white blooms, the ivy cascading. Look at his little bunny paws, his little cute nose, and his little eye. He's trying to wink at you, Jen.
Yeah, I'm going to try not to
He's-
squeal too
he's-
much when it's time to present the bunny, but no promises, right? So you might want to mute me in closed caption for that.
So
All right,
fun. So
500
fun.
remain in the wreath only. Little tip for you, we're only supposed to talk about that for about 60 seconds, but to give our friends an opportunity to get through the phone lines, we lingered a bit. That means it will leave us pretty soon. All right, should we officially start?